welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm currently in the middle of editing a vlog, which I'm not too sure if I'm gonna put out, because I feel like if you're not like an excitable person, not like myself, vlogs are gonna get very boring. So I'm not too sure if I want to post that just as of yet. I will have a first year experience vlog up in a couple weeks maybe, because I do want to film that to let you guys know like what it was like for me to be in uni, you know, in a pandemic, as well as be at Cov. So, but yeah, in today's video, do you guys like my necklace? My friend got it for me. It is a palm tree. In today's video, I will be installing this wig. My wig head is very ghetto, very bad. Don't worry about that. But I'm gonna be installing this deep wave wig that I've had for like a month now. She's a bit on the wear and tear. As you can see, the parting. Oh. Ooh. But yeah, I'm just gonna install that today, and stay tuned for the video. At this point, I switched up my wig. I decided I didn't want to do it anymore because the parting in that wig, I had to cut it out because it was too knotted. It just was not working for me. So I decided to change the color and the style of my wig, and that's what you're gonna see in the next part of this video. Instead, we're going with this copper highlighted wig. It's synthetic. I got it off Amazon for £42. £42? It's got a really long band of lace at the front, but the actual parting space is tiny. I've worked with these kind of wigs before, it's fine. They give you a small parting space in the beginning initially, but you can actually part it till it's further down. So it'll look like this. You know, I've been wanting to do like an orangey, gingery look since like November. Like, are you sure it's the one for you? So instead, what I did was I went silver and I got a silver wig. But yeah, I'm gonna continue with the video now. See you guys later. I've already put my foundation on the lace, as you can see. I'm gonna get a brush and just brush it through. It is gonna tangle because it's synthetic, but you just have to be like gentle with it, because you can actually use synthetic wigs and they will pass for a human hair wig. You just gotta make sure you keep them up. This wig actually had no reviews on it, so I took a gamble. You know what I mean? It had no reviews on it. I took a gamble, but I'm actually really happy with the way it looks. There are already some frayed edges in the back, but it's a good thing that it's not like a 360 wig. Nobody's gonna see the back of this. No, I'm so excited for this color. I'm also just obsessed with the actual color itself. Like, doesn't ginger, like a nice reddy gingery look nice on me? And the best thing about this wig as well, I don't know if you can see, but here where it gets lighter, that's actually like little blonde highlights. I'm so excited. Okay, let me tie this wig so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, then what we finna do, we still gotta cut. I can never for the life of me cut lace properly, but what you do, just brush it back, or you could clip it back. Yes, my armpits are dark. Before anybody tries to come for me, I'm a black woman with this coloration. Anywho, make sure my parting is centered. I should really clip the rest of this up, I can't lie, but I'm not going to. Then you get your scissors, it doesn't matter what kind, and you cut around your ear. So I might even cut above here, because this is where my ear is. Cut around it so that your ears can fit comfortably inside. Go straight, lined up properly. And as you can see, this is where I cut. You just cut that extra bit of lace off. You might end up taking some hair with you, but it's fine, because now when I place the wig down, my ears can fit comfortably. Now I'm gonna do the same to the other side. Ooh, this is my worst bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna take it. And I've cut. Maybe I could have cut a bit more. But I kind of like how snug that is. So I just ripped that off. Now my ear tabs are done. I look mad. I can't believe I just did that on camera. Oh, there are. I'm so stupid. There are clips in it. There's one clip here, 2 clips on the side. We're actually gonna start gluing it down. So you take your scissors, cut one part here. Oh, there's hair in my eye. Cut another part there. And then you can even cut another part here. So you split into quarters. So it's gonna be easier to glue. I don't really like doing the wig cap method just because it actually pulls your edges off. And me, I actually cut mine off with a razor like this because I'm lazy. And when glue actually gets in my hair, I can't stand rubbing alcohol on it. I'd rather just cut it off than know that alcohol and chemicals are going on my hair so harshly. I use Ghost Bond glue, and then from there, I make sure that I go around my hairline, and you do a couple layers of that. I don't like doing dots and then waiting and then dots. I will legit just do a whole line, take the end of the razor, which is already like dirty and stuff, just brush it up. I can't sit here and say I've been doing wigs for a long time. I've been doing them for a while, let's just say that, since like 2019 till now, to be honest. Just for the simple fact that I was tired of braids. Like, braiding is actually a long process. And I actually started off with synthetic wigs. I had a synthetic black wig. The parting was horrid. Like, it wasn't even like this where it could pass. It was horrible. I had to wear a black headband around it, and then I cut it into a bob. The way the bob was not bobbing, if I can find a video or a picture, I'll put it here. But that was my first time doing a wig. And then I just started to get better and better. I was never good at doing hairlines. I'm still not good at it now. I just try and hide it with edges. That's your best bet. If you can't do a good hairline, do it how you know, and then just try hide it with edges. But we let that dry. Then you go in with the second one, and you see how quickly that dried. I'm gonna come back when this is dried and after I've put on my third coat, and then we're gonna get to sticking down the wig. Okay, so I'm back. You can see that the glue has gone clear in certain places. So now, my favorite bit, which I always ruin, we take the lace, right? Make sure it's centered, make sure there's no hair underneath. Then you just put it where the glue is. Then you take anything, I take toothbrush, brush, anything, and you kind of just brush it back, rub it in, just to make sure that it's actually glued and secured. Not all parts that you actually put on the glue is gonna stick. So this just deciphers which part is actually stuck down and which part isn't. So look, it's glued, but there's certain parts that might not be 100% glued down. Do that to all parts of the wig. Oh, this is scary because I've never done such a bright color. Like, I feel like my gray was bright, but it wasn't bright. Like, this is bright. Okay, so as you can see, this part of the lace isn't stuck down, so I'll probably glue that after. I look mad right now, but then you get your hairdryer and just make sure it's glued down. We're gonna focus on one side at a time. So now that this is glued down partly, I need to get clips for this, and I have them. I just can't be bothered to go get them. Like, as you can see, the ear tab isn't all the way glued down. I see wigs as an extension of myself, because I may come off as boring sometimes, but I just like to know that my hair's made, you know. I like to know that before you hear my mouth, you see my look. You see, you know, what she's bringing with her today. Because that was always my thing in school. Regardless of if I did the same hairstyles, which was like braids or a high puff or something, I just wanted to make sure like everybody knows like Samaiya's braids. Like, you know when you put something down and you look for it and you can't find it? That's me. As in, I just put that purple razor down that I just shown you and I can't find it. It was right in front of my face the whole time. So then you get the razor and you do like zigzag movements as close to the hairline as you possibly can, because when you do edges, you're then going to, I'm not an expert, but you're then gonna pull away and then that creates the hairline, you know, seamless hairline thing. So now I'm gonna get the razor. I've got a mirror here, so hopefully you guys can see. First square done. I'm gonna do the next 3 and then I'll come back after I've done all of that. So I have just cut the first half. As you can see, there's still more that needs to be glued down. Here needs to be re-glued, but I'm gonna go into the second half and then glue everything down. I would normally use a bit of sewn elastic just to tie it down, but this one's dirty and stuff. So I'm just gonna use an old pair of tights, put it around, and then hair dry it. I feel like right now it looks super fake, but that's kind of what I'm going for at the same time. Then we take my hair dryer, just dry it. It down, you can see it's very white, you can see it's giving wig. Then we go in with some makeup. I do have a lace tint that I made off TikTok, but there's barely anything in there, so I can't use that. Plus it's got alcohol in it. And then we just go in with a foundation brush. Do you see the difference from this to this? She's giving me very crust fest because the front of here just came off because I was in a hot room, so I had to re-glue it, but it's not too bad. You can't tell on camera, but I can tell. Hopefully you can see it. And I think I want it so it's like back here. Do you see what I'm going for? I have to apologize for the next few clips that you're gonna see because the audio just didn't match up with what I was saying for some reason when I exported it onto my laptop. But I hope you guys will get the gist of what I'm doing and what I'm saying. I'm trying to film all this before my phone dies. It's on 10%. I gave my friend my charger to use because they don't have one. They broke theirs. I think I'm gonna cut a little bit more off, if I can find the scissors right in front of me. Just cut that bit off so that it is more secure to how I want it. So when I tuck it behind, there's nothing blocking that. Now I've decided how I want to style it. I'm going to now part off my edges. I think I just want edges here because I used to be the person that would do edges in the front. But I think I want some on the side this time. And I want people of color. I want black girls more so. I want us black girls to know that we shouldn't be afraid of doing color with any hairstyle. Like, yeah, you're gonna get those snidey little black girls that taunt you, you know, because I can tell you now, some black girls are actually really, really bad mind. Like really bad mind. So this is how I'm gonna have it. But honestly, just ignore them. That's all I can say. Just ignore them because just know that you're doing you. Yeah. So now I'm gonna spray the hairline, like spray here of the hair, then brush it back with a denim brush. I think that's what it's called. Just so it actually stays, where I want it to. You see what I mean, where it creates that little, I will call it a halo effect. And I use this one instead of one with like more open bristles so that you can actually get in the root of it. Then I'm gonna take normally people would use a hot comb, but because I haven't owned one in a while, I just use a curler and just flatten that. Because even though it's synthetic, ooh, you still want it to look somewhat real. And my curling wand is dirty with Got To Be because I don't actually use this as often. Now that that is like that, get that same razor that you used earlier. You're gonna cut the edges. So how I do is I take a couple strands so that it looks like this, and then I just cut where I want it. I cut a little longer than I normally would, just so I can double check. And legit just, I don't know how to explain it. Do it in a cutting motion. You just go up and down with it. Then what I'm gonna do is take a toothbrush and Got To Be, spray this toothbrush with Got To Be, flick off any excess, and then do a swoop how you would with your edges normally. Okay, so I'm in whole different clothes because I thought I was recording and my phone, no iPhone storage as it does, because iPhones are rubbish. So while I was recording my review and how I styled it, phone just completely cut out. I put in an orange t-shirt to try and match my hair. I would say that this wig to me is a 10 out of 10, and I'm not even gassing it because it's like, it feels almost like it could actually pass as human hair. Obviously synthetic, you can feel it, but look at that. It just goes through so smoothly, no tangles, no knots. I pull through, nothing in my hand. It's only when you comb through, that stuff actually goes on the brush. Synthetic wigs are known for shedding. Like they shed like 5 times more than actual human hair wigs. It still looks pretty good. And I've been to the gym and stuff and it hasn't really lifted like that. If it has, it's lifted a teeny tiny bit here because obviously this is where most of my sweat comes from, and I've just had to re-glue that, which is great. The wig in itself, I love the color. The wig in itself, I absolutely love the color. Like it's not too much, not too little. It's very subtle for such a bright color. Like it's actually so nice. Like I'm just looking at myself in the mirror and I'm just like, wow. I think this color is making me want to do red next, and red is a big step. Like it's a big color. The Got To Be sits really nice on here. It's nice and firm. The lace cut really well. It took a while to foundation and glue and stuff. I don't know what kind of lace it would be, but it does look very seamless. It hasn't bolded yet, like up here, it hasn't started bolding around here, which is beautiful. Some synthetic wigs you can pluck, but obviously not a lot, like a human hair wig. But this one I haven't tried to even do that because I want to keep this wig for a while. It cuts really nicely. The only thing that I would say that people would probably be a bit annoyed about is the parting space, because the parting space is from here to about here, which is like 2.5 centimeters, I think it was. I will try and find the actual Amazon link and something. I'll try and put it like here of the description of the wig. But I really do trust this company. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I just put it in the description box below. But I've bought from this company at least 2 times before. Definitely purchase from this company because honestly, this is so nice. This is how I've styled it. Just glued the front like I said, combed it back with a thick brush like this, just combed it back, tucked it behind, pulled out a strand, you know, and then it just kind of sits how you put it, you know. I'm gonna put some pictures of how I've styled it on the screen. Like, comment and subscribe, please. Like, comment and subscribe. I have more videos coming out for you guys. I might have a little haul, AliExpress and Pretty Little Thing haul coming out. But if I don't post that on YouTube, I might just post it on my Instagram, so you guys can go to my Instagram and in a couple weeks you'll see it. My Instagram's here. I hope you guys enjoyed my new intro and my new outro. I'm so proud of it. Like, I just wanted to change the vibe, you know, zhuzh it up a little bit. I hope you guys like it. Comment any suggestions for any videos you want me to do or what you want to see. And I'll see you guys later.